Hello and welcome to another Material Concerns episode of Material Girls. I'm Hannah McGregor.
And I'm Marcelle Cosman.
And I'm Coach, and I'm so happy to be here with you two. How we doing, fam?
Whew, it is hot in Vancouver. We are having some real summer weather here. Well, there's a heat warning. Hey, I just opened the weather tab. It says heat warning. This is a heat warning. It says temperatures are very high.
Skibby.
They're reaching 33 degrees Celsius. So let me translate that for you and then you can...
That's like 80. I don't know if that's true. That's my guess.
It's 91.4.
It's so off. That's terrible.
Yeah,
that's so bad.
It's hot. It's hot.
Is it humid too, Hannah?
Always. I live in a rainforest. It's always humid. Yeah. It's always humid here. So that's how I'm doing. But also yesterday, I got to hang out with my cousin, Jess, and her kids and her husband, all of whom I really enjoy. And we went to the aquarium.
Fun.
And importantly, y'all, the sloth was on a field trip. So I'm doing great.
Wait, as in the sloth was on a field trip to the aquarium?
Okay, so there's a sloth who lives at the aquarium. And normally she's in the rainforest enclosure. And normally she's just like up at the very, very top of a tree. If you're really good at looking, you can see her furry butt. Mm-hmm. But like usually you're not seeing the sloth. But I guess today, by which I mean yesterday, they were like, we want the sloth to have some enrichment.
And you were like, got it. You're like,
I was like, get over here, girly. Let's talk about ideology. So they had moved her as a day trip into the enclosure with the monkeys.
Oh, they're allowed to just do that?
They run the aquarium. They can do whatever they want. They have these like little teeny monkeys. I think they're called Goldie's monkeys. And so they had put the sloth in there. So she was like at eye level. And like, I got to see her. She's a two-toed sloth. So she's got those amazing, like each of her hands ends with these amazing like double claws that are like permanently shaped like hooks. So like she can just like hook herself along. So she was like, motoring for a sloth. So moving very, very slowly along a cord. And the monkeys were so excited. And while we were watching, one of the monkeys ran over to her and gave her a little kiss on the nose.
Wait, that's so cute.
That's so cute.
Yeah. And then outside, the seals and the sea lions had been put in the like play area together. And the sea lions were like up on the dock sunning themselves. And the seals were like playing pranks on them.
Yeah, I don't know. It's giving Jurassic Park. I'm like, what happens if you put them in the same enclosure? What freakish hybrid are we going to get?
That's not what happened in Jurassic Park. They didn't put the dinosaurs together so they would fuck to see what happened.
Yeah, okay. I know. It's like the women became the thing. I read your book. But listen, it just seems like an experiment.
Yeah. I trust the Vancouver Aquarium. I mean, they haven't really earned that trust. They did have orcas in there until too recently, frankly. But it is a pretty ethical aquarium, so I'm pretty sure they check before they just
Google, can sloth hang with monkey?
Well, the AI summary says it's fine.
The AI generated thing is like, sounds like monkeys. It's so crazy how it just combines your two ideas and makes it seem real.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's
not
it's
good.
So crazy.
It's
oh my God,
good,
it's so
love.
Crazy. Oh my God. Anyway,
so
Coach, what's new with you? I'm good.
Well, I'm shocked that no one's said anything.
Oh, your amazing new glasses?
Yeah. Thank
you.
Yeah.
So hot.
Thank you.
I kept wanting to, and then other things were more pertinent.
Things kept coming up. Well, I have 28 days to return them, so let me know what you guys think. But I'm kind of into them.
No, I don't think
they're growing
I'm
on me.
so into them. They're really good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, I love them.
I mean, nobody talked about my new glasses.
We've been talking about your new glasses since you picked them out.
We've talked about those multiple times.
But Hannah, they do look great. And yeah, they did inspire me to get glasses. I was like, I really should be wearing my glasses.
Yeah.
Hannah looks so cool with their new glasses. I should commit. So I'm going to really try and wear my glasses.
They're so good. You look really hot in them.
Thank you. It's not just the slutty tank top.
The slutty tank top helps.
Especially with the slutty tank top is the thing.
And listeners, you're just going to have to follow us on Instagram to see the video footage to know what it says.
But it is because it says something, not because it's like nips out.
Right. Correct.
Not at this angle. It's
not
not.
at this
but maybe
angle.
it
Not at
is.
this angle.
No.
No, I'm good. I just came back from Chicago where I went to a wedding for a dear family friend and a retirement party for a dear family friend. And I did a friends and family screening of a cut of my short film that I've been working on, which Malika, our dear sound engineer, actually engineered for me over the weekend when I was like, yo, Malika, I need you to save my ass. And they said yes. And that was awesome.
Oh,
So
what a rock star.
got to show that to family
hero.
and friends. And that was really special. So now I'm back in New York and what can I say? I missed it. I missed it.
She's been waiting for you.
Yeah. I'm waiting for you.
I've never felt that way about New York, but I really know that I'm on the outs with that one.
You just haven't spent enough time here with me.
That's true.
How are you, Marcelle?
I'm good. I'm exhausted. In addition to my sleep schedule being completely fucked because it's the summer and not having a coherent schedule and having a schedule that changes constantly, I'm like up way too late. And then I sleep for every hour that I can during the day, like a cat.
This time of year in Edmonton, you must understand the sun goes down at midnight. It's so confusing to your body.
Really?
Not in August. It goes down at 11 in August.
Yeah.
Oh
Sorry.
my God.
Don't exaggerate.
Wait, that's crazy.
So you'll
That's
be
cookie.
like, wow, it's still full daylight. I feel hungry for dinner. And then you look at the time and it's 9 p.m. And you're like, oh, that does explain it. It's so bodily
That sounds
confusing.
disorienting.
Yeah, it really is. And so in addition to all of those things, we drove to and from Calgary yesterday. It's 3 hours each way.
That's such a long day trip.
It's a long day trip. Like the whole fam went because a very dear friend of mine, her home base is Beirut in Lebanon. She's been in Calgary for the summer. We got in touch in May and she's like, hey, I'm here for the summer. I'd love to see you. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so busy. Let me get in touch in June. And then, oops, it was August. And I was like, oh my God, when are you leaving? We must come immediately. So we drove to and from Calgary yesterday. And then on top of all of that, I also started watching the Pitt. And so my entire life is consumed by watching this medical drama that all takes place in one shift.
That's right.
Oh, the entire season is one shift?
Each hour is in real time, Hannah.
Oh, that sounds so stressful.
It's so stressful.
Whoa.
I can't stop.
Oh,
I got into bed last night after we got the kids wound down and in bed. I got into bed at 1 o'clock and was like, I got time for an episode. And then I finished that episode and I was like, I got time for another.
Marcelle!
And then after I finished that episode, I was like, I got time for one more.
So did you go to bed at like 3:30 or 4?
Yes.
I have been feeling so guilty about how often I have been going to bed like after midnight because it's summer. And I'm like, oh my God, get your shit together, Hannah. I realize.
Bitch, you got nothing on me.
I got nothing on you. I am a rookie at staying up past my bedtime.
In my defense, Trev and I had consumed about a pot of coffee each last night. So I also like could not have slept anyway. Not to say that this was a calming, soothing, relaxing show. It wouldn't have been replaced with sleep, is what I will say.
Isn't Noah Wiley just like
Incredible.
Somebody else I know who watches it was talking about like how good his performance is and how you can like really see the hypervigilance and the PTSD. And I was like, I couldn't want to watch this show.
You're like, yeah, sounds like it's not for me.
Like, I don't need that. I already have it in my head.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Gabby Iori, who will talk about the Pitt with anybody, any of our listeners who are excited about it. Slip into the DMs.
Truly, I don't think I would have watched it if Gabby didn't love it so much. So
love you, Gabby. Okay, we are so past due for a consumer retorts segment. As a reminder, consumer retorts will describe, if you have one, not all three of us have to have one if we don't have one, but a product, describe it, explain your relationship to it, and then you decide if it is a serious or not serious product.
okay, the thing you need to understand is that I absolutely have a notebook in which I write down the ideas that I have for these segments because I feel like I never know what segment we're going to do. And then I don't. And then I'm like, I've never used a product.
It's so organized of you to write that down. I love that. I'm inspired.
Well, organized of me in one sense, but the other sense is that I don't know where that notebook is.
Sure.
I have no idea where it is.
Time. Go find out.
If my life depended on it, I could not tell you where it is right now.
You know, the current challenge for me is that a lot of the material for this particular segment for me used to come from a combination of Instagram ad clicking and late night stoned impulse buying. And I have made myself stop both of those things recently. I have like a new personal policy of like, you are not allowed to click on ads on Instagram because that gives them money and we do not want to be giving money. And you are not allowed to make purchases while high.
Even though it's the best feeling in the world.
It rules.
I love getting treats that I forgot I got myself.
Then the thing comes and you forgot that you ordered it. And you're like, hell yeah. Present from Stoned Hannah. Present from the night wife. So I have gotten very few gifts from the night wife lately because the night wife isn't allowed to buy things. Can I tell you about a shirt that hasn't arrived yet, but which I ordered?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I don't know if you guys know this, but I have a complicated relationship to J.K. Rowling and her cultural impact.
Why? Kidding.
Yeah, I know, right? And J.K. Rowling came up on the recent episode of Z-Way's new interview show, the Z-Way News Network, on which Jinx Monsoon was the guest. And at one point in the interview, Jinx Monsoon is doing her drunk Judy Garland impression. And while in that impression, Z-Way asks her opinion about J.K. Rowling. And she responds, J.K. who? And a Instagram ad then advertised to me a shirt by a queer artist that is an image of Jinx Monsoon's face, and underneath it says, J.K. who? Like J-A-K-E, Jake, hey, who? And I said to myself, well, I need that. I must have that shirt. It says, who is this? Jake, ... Who is he? Jake, hey, Rowling? That's all of the text on the shirt. And then it's just a picture of Jinx Monsoon looking confused. It will be fully unparsable to anyone who sees me in it. I saw the Instagram ad and then I did the thing that is my policy, which is I then just Googled the artist. The artist, I then realized they do the designs, but then they do print on demand. And so they, in fact, work with 3 different print on demand companies, one in the US, one in the UK, and one in Australia.
Oh.
So then I had to decide where I was getting this shirt shipped from.
Whoa.
Yeah, because any other Canadians out there know that right now, getting stuff shipped from the States, it's not going great.
Complicated.
It's complicated. It is, all of the businesses are confused. Nobody knows what to do. So this shirt is making its way across the Pacific Ocean from Australia towards me. And then I will have it. And then I will have yet another shirt in my collection that people look at and go, what's that? They go, I'm sorry, who?
Can you make a claim yet of if it's a serious product or not? Or this is you're teasing?
I'm teasing. This is a teaser. Once the shirt arrives, we'll do a follow-up. If any of us remember, will we? Hard to say.
Our listeners won't let us forget.
That's a good idea.
I trust you all.
Thank God. Please remind me once the shirt arrives. And you can go get the shirt yourself if you want. The artist's name is Nordacious, Nordacious. If you love drag queens and trans women and feel mad at J.K. Rowling, may I recommend this shirt?
Lovely.
So TBD how serious the product is. But I mean, I feel good about it, but we always do, don't we?
No, actually, we don't always. Sometimes I'm like, I can't believe it.
We always do when we order it.
Me and that fucking makeup brush cleaner still just sitting in my home judging me.
Does it not work? I don't remember.
Oh, this was an original, not serious product. It is absolute Instagram trash. It is just one of those things that got like super advertised to me that I was like, well, this looks like a miracle product. And it's like, read the reviews, you fool. You media illiterate fool.
Okay, I have one.
Oh, incredible. Okay.
Y'all ever heard of eBay?
Oh, have.
I heard of eBay.
Right.
I
You
know her.
So
The electronic bay.
The electronic bay, exactly. The eBay. My roommate's boyfriend called her last night his eBay bay, which was really cute.
That was cute.
Because she's been on a real eBay kick. She decided she's going to do a no new buy year. She's going to not buy anything new, but can go through eBay.
Love that.
So via her, I've been watching her consumption on eBay. She got 2 ice cream makers and has since been making homemade ice cream every day.
Why does
So we have a new flavor?
Okay.
Because the first one she loved so much, and it was a smaller canister than she wanted. So she leveled up. So she spent I think $30 on the first one, and then this next one she bought was $55, but it was originally $180 ice cream maker.
Wow.
What a steal.
The best flavor so far has been a coconut vegan ice cream. A little win for my vegan friends.
We win every day.
Boy, they do suffer.
Oh, when you talk about your fake cheeses, I'm like, oh, I want to hug you. Anyway, you're like, no, it's so good. And I'm like, honey. But in this case, you really won because I've tried all the different flavors and the vegan coconut was amazing. Point is, eBay, you bid. It's really fun. You can late at night bid on things, just what you'd be willing to pay for them. And then maybe the next morning you wake up deciding what, or finding out what you got. So I just in brief, via watching her use of it, eBay, serious product.
Oh,
serious
incredible.
Product. Been around for a long time.
Sorry, this is a review for eBay?
Yeah, not for the ice cream maker.
Okay. Not for the ice cream maker.
But then I was like, no, eBay. It's eBay. Okay, eBay, the platform. I really feel like it's been around a long time. It's never gotten too big for its britches. Is that how we say that? I feel like it's going into an old consignment shop. Every time I log on, I'm like, oh, you have not updated your interface since 2007. And I love that for you.
That's incredible.
You don't need the frills. I'm really curious if Jan would agree, but I say serious product.
Well, Jan's voice is about to say it's a serious product.
Yeah.
Serious product.
I guess, Jan, if you didn't want your voice misappropriated, you shouldn't have recorded us those audio notes.
That was nice of him. Yeah.
So nice. So nice. And here we are abusing it.
Yeah. We don't have time for a long story, so I'll save that one for another time. Next time we do consumer retorts, I need you to remind me to talk about Maria and Sophia, okay? But for now, what I will tell you is I've been learning a lot about Labubus.
Please tell me you didn't buy the one.
They're having a little bit of a moment. But in addition to Labubus having a moment, a lot of counterfeit products called Lafufus are also having a moment. And a lot of people who are only just learning about Labubus are getting fucked by buying Lafufus by accident. That is not the punchline to this story. My good friend is really obsessed with Labubus and is going through some major life changes and things, has moved back out west from Montreal, which is always a challenge for anybody who has made that move, and has also been doing the absolute most helping me with my campaign. And so I was like, I'm going to get them a Labubu. They deserve it. And in that process, I have learned how complicated the Labubu world is and how hard it is to get them. I was like, I don't understand. You just buy it online. It says that they will drop on this day. So you just log in at this time on this day and buy them. No. No, because 10 million other people are trying to buy them at the same time. And so by the time your click pay now loads, they're like, oh, sorry, it's all sold out. Anyway, so I've been scouring Poshmark for a particular Labubu that this friend would really, really like, but is impossible to get. And I managed to acquire it. I gave it to my friend.
Aww.
She cried.
Oh.
And it was
a Lafufu?
It was in fact.
She Labubu.
Really?
It was in fact. No, it was a Labubu. It was a real one. But the downside is that it was one of the Labubus that like she's always talking about wanting it to like have the little charm, but the one that she wanted is a display Labubu, not a bag charm Labubu. And so I was like, I'm so sorry, it doesn't have a charm. And she's like, it's everything I've ever wanted. So
Oh,
for listeners out there,
Absolutely not.
Labubu,
Absolutely not.
serious product.
Absolutely not.
no.
Serious product.
No, friendship, serious
Can't
product.
be your conclusion.
Yes, you guys are wrong. Have you ever held a Labubu?
This is worrying me.
Have
I'm
you
worried.
ever held a Labubu?
Of course I
I
haven't.
No, I haven't.
Serious product. Worth the hype.
There's no way.
I'm telling you. You heard it here first, folks.
Marcelle, I'm so stressed. We cannot be encouraging our listeners to get invested in a collectible.
Listen,
It felt good to hold.
I was very satisfied with the quality. I was very satisfied. Again, this is a display Labubu. It's not a bag charm. It's well made. It's beautiful.
Display Labubu might be one of the most cursed combinations of words I've ever heard. This is, of course, a display Labubu. It's like, oh no.
No.
I'm like, it's 2025. We live in hell.
I can't believe this is the direction that this conversation has gone. Labubu is a serious product. It's not Labubu's fault that a bunch of knockoffs have taken over the internet.
Ooh, okay.
Serious product.
Well,
Well, my takeaway from that, so that I can sleep at night, is that you're a good
Yeah.
friend.
I love my friends, and my love language is giving gifts.
And that's it. Yeah. That's really.
I can't.
But I'm telling you,
Right.
it's
Can't.
Labubu.
What's our
It's
next
nice.
segment?
It was great.
I'll die.
It was great.
Maybe we'll get sponsored. Okay. Now I want to feel one. So, compelling argument.
I do want to hold one in my hands so that I can drop kick it into the ocean.
That would be
Hannah.
very upsetting for the person who let you hold it, Hannah.
You're going to get killed. I needed a better one. All right. Our next segment, Creature Report.
Coach, activate creature report. Creature report. Creature report. Creature report.
Scope updates, scope updates, scope updates, scope updates.
How are the creatures, you freaks? How are they doing? How's Al, who I got to meet since the last time we recorded Material Concerns?
If we could find some way to share with the people the video or the photographs that I have of Coach meeting Al, because it's very precious.
That's awesome.
It's very
It's really
precious.
cool.
It's me introducing my beautiful baby boy.
I was like, I'm meeting a prince.
Yeah.
I'm like, I felt like a little starstruck, to be honest. Didn't know I was going to feel that way.
He's a celebrity. Al had his senior checkup last week. I take him in every year because, as I tell my vet, I would like him to live to be 100. So
Mm-hmm.
if we could just sort of keep that engine running. He is in perfect health. He is a prince among cats. Last year, when I brought him in, the vet said he's a little underweight, and that can be like a warning sign of other problems in a senior cat. So let's just make a point of trying to get some more weight on him. And I was like, he'll be delighted to hear that. So I increased his food. And this year she was like, so he gained weight more successfully than we would prefer. So if you could get his weight back down a little bit. And I was like, no.
When I met him, I was like, that cat is big.
He is
I
big.
didn't understand.
Yeah. And he's not a fat cat. He's 1 pound more than they would like him to be. And I was like, that's actually fine.
He's also like,
That's actually
physically
fine. But he's like,
huge.
he's huge. He's a huge cat. Like he's just,
He's like a panther.
yeah. And he hates the vet. I mean, cats all hate the vet. He spent a bunch of the appointment like sitting on the table with his head buried in my armpit, like to hide. I was like, that's not working, bud. But he was very good. And he let them do all of the things. They let him take his blood pressure and take his blood and poke him a whole bunch. And he was a very good boy. We decided this year that Pancakes didn't need a checkup because she's in good health and going to the vet stresses her out too much. And trying to get her in a carrier stresses me out too much. So it's just like, you know what, you're fine. But Al is in excellent health and continues to scream for Spanx every day.
Bless him.
Every day he says, meow, meow, which means spank me now, please.
Mm-hmm.
Marcelle, how's Faye?
She's great. She's great. I don't think I have an update for Faye. She's as she was last time, but I did when I was in Calgary with my friend Zaina and her family, I did get to meet Zaina's kitty for the first time. Zaina's kitty flew all the way from Beirut because sometimes it's not safe in Beirut. And so, so the kitty came. And her name is Luna, and she's going to be here for a while. It was really cool. Maybe this was Coach's experience meeting Al, but it was like really cool to meet my friend's cat, who I literally never thought I would ever be able to meet in person because they live in another country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's so beautiful. She has the same coloring as Pancakes. So she's like a tabby, but quite orange.
Yeah.
But also has like a white belly as well, like a white belly and a white chin, and just the lime greenest eyes you've ever seen. And she was very brave, even though she had like gone through a lot.
Yeah.
She was very brave. There were 2 additional children running around her home, but she was very brave. She didn't let me pet her, but she did bump up against my hand. And both Zane and Richard, Zaina's husband, said that that was a really big deal.
That's so sweet.
My little creature. Well, one, my plants are okay. They're a little weak right now, honestly.
Is it because you were away? They missed you.
It's because I was away.
Yeah.
They know.
Yeah.
So I have to give them a little bit of TLC. That's because I was with the other creature,
Mhm.
Zia, my
Ugh.
niece, my sweet niece,
Ugh.
who yesterday I got a FaceTime from my brother and sister-in-law because they were showing me she was eating carrots for the first time.
Wow.
So the creature report there is that I got to babysit her all day on Thursday, had so much fun, missed our production meeting because of it, said, sorry, folks, I'm holding this baby. And then, today, because she's just at 8 months.
Wow.
So they're giving
she's
her
trying
solid food.
foods.
It's really, really
Wow.
cute. I gotta show
8 months.
you.
That has-
I know this isn't fun for anyone else.
That has flown by.
Yes. And also I was like, oh man, first 2 months were just so brutal.
Yeah.
But check it out.
I think you like it.
Whoa.
Carrots!
Oh my God, those eyes.
Wow.
Her eyes are wild. She just has like huge eyes, listeners. You just have to know she's got like alien big eyes with curly eyelashes. She's like totally overwhelmed.
Yeah, it's really cute.
Isn't that cute?
It's so cute.
She's so cute.
Yeah.
Her eyes are so huge. It makes her so expressive
yes.
that like
Yeah,
when
she's
she
got a lot of
widens her
character.
eyes, it's like comical.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's so cute.
That's my creature report. Got to hang with her.
That photo you sent holding her while she's sleeping, I could just feel it. Like the sensation of holding a sleeping baby is just like, there's nothing like it when they just go totally limp on you. It just rules.
Yeah, it's pretty special.
You guys, we have to cut this off, even though I have a
Oh my
couple
gosh.
more segments
Okay.
for us. But we
Okay.
have to because this is just part 1 and we pay all part 2. And listeners, sorry,
That's right. We do.
Sorry.
but we need to
We
fund
need those
this.
Labubus. We
We
need
need
that
the-
Labubu
We
money.
need that Labubu money. It's a serious product.
Labubu money.
Fuck.
Hey,
Okay.
you know what? If that's how you decided, then that is the sound effect that will go in. And Jan will just have to live with that.
We've really attributed his endorsement to some questionable products today.
Which is like, we should just go on record saying that does not, just because it's his voice saying serious, not serious, that does not mean he's endorsing it.
Hey, listeners, if you had fun listening to today's Material Concerns episode, you know what you could do? You could head over to patreon.com/ohwitchplease and support the show for as little as $54 a year. That's nothing. That's like 1 carton of eggs.
It's pretty true.
We run on Patreon support, and for that reason, we put a lot of energy into making it worth your hard-earned dollars. At our lowest tier, you get part 2 of Material Concerns episodes, ad-free episodes, episode bloopers, and bonus content that we record when we have guests on the show. And then every higher tier has a slew of perks, including merch, Coach's Corner, which is a bi-weekly video and audio perk featuring the one and only Coach, access to our watch-alongs, and so much more. Sign up today and get hours of content directly into your podcast feed.
Again, you can subscribe at patreon.com/ohwitchplease. And if that's not in the budget, leave us an Apple review. It's been a minute since we've got a new Apple review. So if you're listening and you're like, yeah, I could do that. I really encourage you. Really appreciate it. We read all of them. We put them in the Slack.
They make us feel good.
Yeah, it means a lot. And then also if you post about the show on social media, that also goes a long way. You can tag us at Oh Witch Please. And that's all in service of growing our audience, because the more listeners and listener reviews we have, the more sustainable our show becomes.
That's true.
Thanks, as always, to Auto Syndicate for the use of their song Shopping Mall, and to the whole Witch Please Productions team, Gabby Iori, Zoe Mix, Malika Gumpankum, Ruth Ormiston, and our executive producer and Material Concerns co-host, Hannah Rehak.
Hey, while we're thanking people, let's thank some of our new Patreon supporters.
Ooh.
We have Imka, Mel G, and Claro. Thank you so much for supporting the show, you guys. Let's go hang out over on Patreon for part 2 of this excellent episode.
Oh, see you there.
Oh,